Hello attendees, here is New Tale for you. Please like, subscribe, and reach us to listen to new tales.
Long ago there lived a proud and foolish king. He wanted to become the best king in the world. Pacing up and down his room one night, he looked out of his window and saw the moon. He decided that he would become the first man to touch the moon. He summoned the royal carpenter and said, "I want you to build a really tall tower. It must reach up into the sky. I want to touch the moon." The sleepy carpenter rubbed his eyes and answered, "If we stack up every wooden box we have, we will be able to build a tall and sturdy tower." Hearing this, the king ordered his soldiers to bring every wooden box they could find. People emptied their boxes on the floor and handed them over. When the soldiers arrived with the boxes, the royal carpenter ordered, "Pile the boxes up, one on top of another, then I will nail them in place." "That's not high enough," the king complained as he saw the growing pile. "We need more boxes. Chop down every tree in the kingdom and make as many big boxes as you can." The workmen banged and hammered and did not stop until every tree in the kingdom had been turned into boxes. The boxes were placed one on top of another, and the tower grew taller. The tower grew so high that people on the ground could not see the top. The king declared, "I will climb the tower tonight and touch the moon." People watched in wonder as the king climbed higher and higher. He huffed and puffed until at last he reached the top of the tower. The king stood on the topmost box and stretched his hand to touch the moon, but he could not quite get there. He ordered the royal carpenter to send up just one more box. "But there are no more boxes, your majesty," the carpenter shouted. The foolish king had another idea. "Pull out the one at the bottom and send it up." "Quickly, it is cold up here," he thundered. The carpenter knew it was not a good idea, but he couldn't say no to the king. He tugged at the box at the bottom with all his strength. First there was a creak, then a crack. Then, with a mighty rumble, the tower came down in a heap. When the dust settled, the king got up and looked at the boxes scattered everywhere. His wish to touch the moon had not come true. He had made his soldiers and people work hard, and now they could all see his foolishness. After some days, the king began his royal duties again. He had learnt a lesson. He had realized that looking after his people was the only way to become the best king.